What's going on, y'all? It's little old me, Kiara, aka Lady Supreme, off TikTok. If you have not seen me, posting and telling my stories from being 12 and pregnant. Well, now you know. Today I'm going to be, of course, introducing myself to you guys and also answering questions because I did post a video about Q&A. So y'all don't mind my nail. I broke it. I do nails and I broke my own, so it's okay. But doing Q&A. I got a few questions here that people asked me. So I'm going to answer them and try to go in depth as I can so that way y'all understand and y'all can take this little journey with me, okay? So again, for the people that don't know me, I'm Kiara. You can follow me on Snapchat at I can't even talk. King_Kiara. I'll drop the link below or I'll drop it below in the description box. You can follow me on TikTok, Lady Supreme, and also Instagram, okay? So, let's get it. So now the first question I have is from Miss Gymnast 8584 off TikTok. They ask, is the dad still around? So, no. Yes and no. So when I say yes and no, and I will get into depth when I go into the next story time on exactly why. But yes, because he don't live that far. He only lives like 30 minutes away from me. And no, because my daughter doesn't really like to talk to her dad and that side of the family. So if that answers your question. At Rissa Taught Me ask, did you finish school? Yes, baby, I did. Even though I did homeschool. So for one, I left 6th grade and went homeschool when I got pregnant with my daughter, when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. So from 6th grade, the second semester, I was out of school. And I did some summer classes as well. I wasn't behind, but I was just trying to make sure I stay on top of it because I know that I had a young one. And then fast forward, I did go to high school, of course. And I graduated a year early. So yeah, and then I ended up going to college. I went to Benedict College down here in Columbia, South Carolina, my freshman year, and then I graduated from Claflin University, HBCU. And then I also pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Let's see. Jakey ASW 1997. Okay, so you're asking what's your daughter and how's your current life now, and did you have to go to therapy? Okay, so from what I'm understanding, your question is what's me and my daughter's current lifestyle and how did we, how we're doing now, and did we go to therapy? So to answer your question, yes, I did go to therapy. So after I had my baby, and I will go into depth with that. After I had my baby, my dad, most of it, and my grandmother on my mom's side, they suggested that I go to therapy because I was so young and I just had my baby, and they weren't expecting me to be a young mom, and I wasn't expecting myself to be a young mom. So yes, I did go to therapy. How's our life now? Let me tell you. Me and my daughter is the best of friends. Okay? Like I tell everybody. Yes, I'm 12 years older than my daughter, but my daughter respects me because she understands I'm her mother, okay? So I don't treat my daughter like she's my little sister. Or, no. I'm your mother. You're going to respect me. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Do your work. All of that, okay? Our current lifestyle, I am currently married. I would show you wifey, but she's so sleepy, y'all. She's been literally helping me with TikTok and everything else. She is so tired. So you probably won't get to see her today. I'll probably show her a different day. But I am currently married. My wife has been in my daughter's life since she was 3. So what? I was 16, turning 17 when I met my wife, and we were high school sweethearts. So I'm currently married. Again, my wife came into me and my daughter's life when she was 3. We have been married since 2017, but we've been together since 2014. And we're currently trying to have another baby. There's nothing wrong with me, getting pregnant. Nothing wrong with her getting pregnant. It's just trying to find the right, sperm donor. But yeah, and then we're also in the process of trying to buy a house as well, because my daughter's getting older, and I'm like, we can't keep renting. And with me trying to have more kids, yeah, you need a house. Let's see. S-A-B Saba Vlogs. I may be saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Did he go to appointments with you? Okay, so let me answer your first question. No, he didn't go to any appointments with me. Actually, my midwife, she used to ask me questions all the time, like, who's the father? And I used to lie to her, like, my mom hated that we even had to lie, but my mom didn't want everybody knowing, because it was already a big thing with my family being in New York, and we're in South Carolina. But he didn't go to any doctor's appointments. I used to lie and said it was, some boy that was 15. He got me pregnant. He moved back out of the country to Puerto Rico. Just telling lies. And I'm young, so I'm just lying, whatever the case may be. So, no, he didn't get the opportunity to go to any appointments with me. And now that I'm older, I don't think I would have wanted him to go to any appointments with me, to be honest. Your next question was he there at birth? No. So again, on TikTok, when I explained that my dad had pressed charges against him and there was like a restraining order, we could not be around each other, and he was registered, or he is a registered sex offender, because I was underage, he could not communicate with me. He couldn't even be around my child. So we literally had to basically not sneak him in the hospital, but sneak him in the hospital. So that way he can see his baby. But when it was time for me to push, the only person that was in the room was my mother, his aunt, which is his mother's sister, and of course the doctors. That's it. But nobody else was there. T Vegas R, do you have any regrets? Whew. Now that one there, let me see. I don't have any regrets on how everything went as far as me having my daughter, okay? I regret the age that I was, if that makes any sense. So, I don't regret... Oh, I thought that was a spider. I don't regret meeting her father. I don't regret having my baby. I don't regret the path that I went, to have my child, because at the end of the day, y'all, I am a strong believer of God, and I know God will not, give you a situation that you can't handle. So if it wasn't meant for me to have my daughter, she wouldn't be here. So the age, I do regret. I regret being so young and not listening to people that was older than me when they were telling me to first stay away from him because I didn't look my age. So I do regret that part, but I don't regret the path that I went. No, I am thankful for everything that I went through, because it molded me to the woman I am today. It molded me to the mother I am today, the big sister, the wife, everything that I am today, okay? So no, I do not regret anything except for the age that I was. At Aisha _ I'm not even gonna mess up your last name, baby. As you got older, did you think you were raped? Y'all asking these questions for real. Okay, so as I got older and I'm looking at it now, like, I never really understood why, why is everybody going in? Why is my father pressing charges? Why? I consented to this. Like, it wasn't he raped me. He didn't rape me. Me being older, he did not rape me, okay? From me being younger though. But now that I'm older and I understand, yes, it was. And again, I'm going to explain. When I was younger, looking back, it wasn't rape to me. because this is the person that I love. This is the person I was in love with. I didn't know nothing about love, okay? But I just knew that this is the person that I lost my virginity to, and I had a crush on him, and I was going to be in love with him, and I was going to be with him, and now that we had this baby, we was going to be together. But now that I'm older, and I have a soon-to-be 11-year-old, I wish somebody would, okay? Because let me tell you, damn near everybody in my house is almost licensed to be carried. And my daughter doesn't have any aunts at all. My wife have nothing but brothers. I have nothing but brothers. I have nothing but nephews. They do not play about my daughter. Her wearing certain stuff, especially my wife, she don't play that. Wearing certain stuff, being around boys. The only boys she can be around is my brothers. And when I say my brothers, I mean my god brothers. They're around the same age and they grew up together as if they were siblings. So they're close. And then my nephews. Other than that, the only other older men that they be around is my brothers. As y'all seen, the one that I posted on TikTok, and then I have 2 other brothers. But other than that, no. But yes, it was rape. It was rape. Now, me being older, it was definitely rape. It was statutory rape. It wasn't, I can't say it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional rape, but being 17 and still, getting someone pregnant and having sexual relations with someone that's 11, that's a child. That's a baby. And I know y'all may think like, well, you knew better. My mom did tell me about sex. She did. But no, it was definitely rape. Let's see. At Cry for Tima. How did you feel raising your daughter at such a young age? Okay, this one is another good question. And thank you for asking these questions. I was overwhelmed. I did know that I did not want to be a failure. I did know that I did not want to be like my mom. Again, I explained it to y'all that my mother is an alcoholic. And me and my brothers, we witnessed a lot of stuff that we shouldn't have witnessed. Me and my brothers, my baby brothers don't really remember, but me and my older brother, we remember being homeless. Like, we were living in shelters, and my mama couldn't really take care of us. And we was getting evicted from places to places. And with me being the only girl, I always wanted my own room, everything like that, and I couldn't have it. So in my mind, being 12, 13, and getting older, I was just like, no, I cannot be like how my mother was, not being able to, manage 4 kids by herself. 1, and then 2, turn into a coping mechanism, which is her alcohol habit. I do not like to drink. I will party and I will turn up, but as far as drinking, no. So no, I make sure my daughter has everything she needs and wants, especially because she's the only child. But it was stressful because I didn't know how I was going to do it. All I knew is I was walking by faith and not by sight. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be the best mother and still continue to feel that way, that I'm trying to be the best mother to her. And I stress to her all the time, like, listen, your mother had you at 12. You do not want to be like me. Be better than me. So I have her in like different activities and acting, modeling, doing things like that, boxing. So she stay active. I'm scared for her to be like me, and I'll be damned. So yeah, to answer your question, it was very stressful, and I'm still stressing because now she's at the age that I was, and I don't got time. Let's go to the next question. Let's see. Scent Duo. Do you have more kids by him? Nope. Hell no. Never. Not gonna happen. No. My daughter is the only person that I have, the only child that I have by him. She is the only girl. So she has other siblings on her dad's side, but she's the oldest and the only girl. That's the only one I got. Now, he may have some other baby mamas running around here, but baby, this the only baby mama that only got one by him. I would never let him baby mama me twice. So next question, Brooklyn-ish _ Did the PI find out he was older than 16? Yes. Yes. So when the PI found, like when the PI came down and had the pictures and all of like him, his brother, I think they had a picture of my cousin and some other boys. They already had their age, location they lived, what they currently do if they're working. They had all of that. So they already knew. And then on top of that, my mother had already told my dad anyway. So even if the PI didn't know, my dad had told him. So yeah. Let's see. How was the delivery? And that is from Smarty02007. To be honest, because I was so young, them doctors had me doped up so bad. I was in and out. I was dozing off and I was waking up and I was eating popsicles. Because if any of you ever had kids, the majority of y'all are teens. So I would pray and hope that y'all didn't. But if y'all did, I'm not judging. But if y'all did have kids, or the grown people that do have kids, y'all know y'all can't eat when you about to deliver a baby. You can only suck on ice and eat ice and drink water, or suck on a popsicle. And that's all I could do. I couldn't do nothing else. So again, they had me doped up with medicine and it was in and out. As far as delivery goes, I pushed her out. They snipped me down there because I was too small, but I pushed her out. My baby got a big ass head, and I pushed her out, okay? X.Sarah.official asked, what did people say at school after you gave birth? So, I don't know, to be honest. I probably was a talk of the town. And as y'all can see now, I don't care. I was the same way. I didn't care. And my family can vouch for you. I'm the person that my family hate to bring around people, because even when I was younger, I was going to say with the first thing that come out of my mouth, if you being smart to me, I'm going to be smart to you. If you want to fight me, we just going to go toe to toe. My wife is like, it be your mouth, because I don't care. So if what you said, people say after in school after me giving birth, if people was talking about me, I would never know. I don't care. But I feel like the people that I went to school with, they admire me so much, because it wasn't like, oh, well, this is Kiara and she's in school. She had a baby at 12. She's in school and now she's on her next baby, or she's doing this or she's doing that. It was like, no, this is Kiara and she's in honors classes. She got her stuff together. She was in ROTC. She was in dance. She was doing softball. She was doing cheerleading. She was working. I was working 2 jobs. And in the summer, I had 3 jobs, making sure that my baby was straight. Didn't want for nothing, okay? So they didn't really have much to say. The only thing anybody can ever say to me is that I had a baby young. They can't say nothing else. That's literally, if anybody was to ever roast me, the only thing they can say is that I'm big and that I had a baby young. Other than that, they can't say nothing else. Because I graduated college. I graduated high school. I did all of that. So, yeah. Okay, next question. Oh, by X.Sarah.officials. Do other mothers look at you differently? I don't know. I never really asked that question. As far as older mothers, probably so. I know my daughter had a situation in school where she told the teacher, I think she was in like 2nd grade. So that had to have been like 3 or 4 years ago. My daughter's about to be 11. So what was that, 5, 6, somewhere around there? No, that's around 6, 7. No, it was around, she was like 5 or 6, 1 or 2, I don't know. But she was around 5, 6, or 7, that age. And she had told them my age, and the teacher called her a liar. You're lying. Stop telling those lies. I had to go up to the school and show my ass. Because one, my daughter's not a liar. And 2, she's telling the truth. Now, I don't know why my baby thought it was okay to tell them my age. But yeah. So, I may be the youngest mom, but I'm just as feisty to everybody else like they are with their kids. I'm the same way with mine, okay? My child, not kids, but my child. Let's see. Y'all, I'm sorry. People are texting my business phone. Okay, so y'all, this is my business phone. Strictly nails. I am getting text messages from people asking me, can they see my baby daddy? They won't tell us so. Y'all are hilarious. This is crazy, okay? Let me go back to the Q&A.